Hey, thanks for joining me here at Recycled Cottage and Garden. This space that you're looking at here, covered with black plastic, is my future herb garden. It's about 6 foot by 10 feet, something like that. I hadn't measured it, I just laid it out. That was the size of the plastic, and it seems to work out well. The reason that I'm going to do an herb garden in this particular area, though it kind of seems like a strange area to put it in, since there's a gate over there and a gate over there, but actually it's not in the way of the gates. We can still get to it. But the reason I chose this site is because underneath that black plastic are two 24-inch square cement covers and one 12-inch round cement cover, which covers our covers our septic tank, the water overflow tank, and the clean out chute. It's higher than pretty much anything else in our yard, which is very strange. It's also in a direct line of where the water runs through what I call the gully between the house and the garage. That's the garage over there. I'm sitting on the back porch, and there's, I don't know, probably 10 feet or so, maybe 12 feet between the two buildings. And when we get rain, it comes like gully washers. Just pours. So we either get none or we get gully washers. And it drains straight through from the front to the back, out into the back alley over there. So this site is higher by not much, but we've had trouble in the past with lots of rain, and then the toilets won't flush because the water overflow is full and the tank is full of water. So my thoughts, I'm going to put in a French drain. I'm also going to outline this with bricks that are built up so that we have a level surface. This is also impossible to mow even with a push mower because there's not enough space between the two covers to get one through there. So I have to weed eat it, and it just becomes a home for weeds. So my thought was, let's turn it into an herb garden with plenty of little path stones in there to where I can get up there and walk in between everything if I need to, and also that anybody that needs to come in and do clean outs on these, if we need to call the big tanker in to come clean them out again, then it's easily accessible. It's not too far from the edge, and it'll be easily accessible. And if, a couple of plants get squashed, it's no huge deal. Anyway, that's my plan. I have some preliminary work to do. This has been about 3 months under the plastic so far. So hopefully all the weeds and so-called grass are killed off by now. But I have one more thing to do, and that is to put an end cap on the gutter over this porch. The guttering didn't get put all the way to the end. It was like a mistake there on someone else's part. So I've got to put an end cap down there and then route the downspout over to this metal pole. And then another French drain going from that pole out to the fence over there, so that because the alleyway is a little bit lower, it's lower at the fence line, and hopefully that water will all run out that way instead of flooding into the herb garden and causing issues with that. So there we are with my plans. I'll give you a further update when I'm able to get to the next portion of work on it. But it should be pretty nice when I get done. It may not get planted until next year, but I'm hoping to get the hardscaping in this year. Sorry for the barking. That's my neighbor's kind of loony dog. Talk to you next time.